Hey guys, on to 1930s original fan collector, etc. I'm back with another video, not a ceiling fan demonstration like you expect, but this time very, very different. This time we're going to be reviewing the Casablanca catalog from 2004. Let's open it up. And the first thing, what is style for life? And Casablanca gives that to you on this page. I'm going to hold the camera here for a second so you guys can read that. Then you get your table of contents. They go from ceiling fans to like different types of fans. They even have portable fans too, and then specifications, reference charts, which I thought was really, really cool. And then why to buy a fan from them exactly. And you got the winter, the summer part of it. Where to use their fans. You get from home office, kitchen, for entry. And then they even mentioned that what type of fan they're using from their line. And excuse something over here, that's the Casablanca Lanai fan I gotta test, which you'll see over here on the outdoor page. Same finish, wash bronze. And all ceiling fans are not created equal. I thought that was very, very cool. Open it up. It folds into this big page right here. And you got phase 1 to phase 3 on this side. Then you got phase 4 on that side of the page. And we'll pull this side open too. Phase 5 all the way to phase 8. Because this is one thing I really could say about Casablanca's uniqueness. This is when quality, innovation was starting to really evolve from them. The XTR 200 spinner motor. And yeah, it mentions about it. If you want to take a look at the specifications, there you go. And they use this on the Panama Halo and the XTR Panama itself. And of course, you're going all the way to the control options, what they got. First fan, we're starting off with the Mission. Then the Wilderness. The Cafe, which is one of those Casablancas I really, 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 really am looking for. And I'm hungry to have one in my collection. The Novelle, which I have, which is just sitting on that shelf right there. The Marrakesh. I thought that was really cool because I like that ornate design. The 19th century. Something I would love to have, but I mean, it's a fan that hangs pretty low. If you get what I mean. Then the Brussia. Got brushed nickel. Weathered copper. And that Treventi color. I can't pronounce that very well. That whitish cream color one. And I got Oil Bronze and matte black. Then the Key Largo. I tried getting Key Largo once at Facebook Marketplace, but it sold before I could get my chance on getting my hands on it. This is when my collection was starting to evolve. Then the short, of course, let's see if I skip the page accidentally. Then the GN Classic. This is a very, very short-lived Casablanca fan I would love to have, but they're very, very rare to find. And I think the Moderain, that says a really cool design. I like those blades. It's an Art Deco style portable fan. Then the Zephyr, which I seen this at Disney World at the Magic Kingdom as sitting in the portables in the firehouse area, where the Sierras are, which I do have a video of that on my channel. Then the Bella, which I really do love the Bella's design. I would really like to have one of these, but they don't live that long. Then the Kawan. This is very hard to find too. I'd never seen anything like that, that bamboo design. The Ventura, which you've seen a lot. The Panama, which is the most classic Casablanca you can get. They're still being sold to this day, but the design is totally different when it comes to the older style and the new style. It's more hunterized now, which I do have 2 older Panamas. The Concentra. A childhood fan I'm looking for is a matte black one. The Campagna, I think. That's a very nice looking fan design. I think that's really cool. The Bel Air and the Bel Air Halo together. I really like how they got the Bel Air Halo on this page and then the Bel Air on this one, which I do have both versions of Bel Air Halo. The Bel Air Halo is sitting right there, and then the regular Bel Air sitting over there next to the Venus right now. The Metropolitan, which I do like that. I'm still looking on for one of those. The Capistrano, which I do want one in antique brass to replicate my childhood one. Then the Wailea, which I have as well, which is sitting in my closet right now with some other fans. The S3. The Verrazano. The Stealth, which I do have a Stealth in brushed nickel. One of the most popular fan. They're still selling this to this day, but it's DC motor now. Then the La Grande, which is a huge fan. I have 2 of those and I love them both. I wouldn't get rid of them. The Utopian, which I'm still looking for one in brushed cocoa and a white one because of my childhood seeing 4 of them at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. In the Nahoku Jewelry store had them in the white. Then the Estrada, which is one of the Casablanca's best outdoor fans. Then the Lanai, which I have 5 of them. Which in 2004, as you can see, they got changed up the switch housing from 1997, which looked like that over there, that one. The Navajo White, Matte Black, Wash Bronze, and Snow White. I do have these 2 finished, Snow White and Wash Bronze. Then the Avalon Blade System, which I'm still looking for Avalon blades for if I did get a brushed nickel Panama too. The South Seas Blade Collection, which I thought that was very unique because you got these styled right there, the South Seas ones, and then you got the hand carved ones, and then you got the rattan blades, which I thought that was cool, and then you got bamboo blades, which I thought that was very cool. The Malibu Star, which is one of the biggest Casablanca fans that you'll see, 84 inches. Then the Victorian 2, which it just says Victorian in the catalog, but I know it's a genuine Victorian 2 because they changed the blade arms from pretzel to this. Very cool combination. And then the Four Seasons 3, which I have 2 of them in the and oh shoots, I forgot about that before we get to Four Seasons 3. The Commodore Vanderbilt, which you've seen before at Disney World until they replaced them with Mink Air Cristofanos. They still have the hang trues there. New Orleans Centennial. I would like to have one of those because that's a childhood fan in antique brass. That's the one I'm looking for. Then the Four Seasons 3, which I have 2 of them. And then they got the Four Seasons 3 Outsider. As you can tell, that one has a reverse pull chain. Also available in the Hugger 2 version. And then they also even had a 42-inch version, which I have the 52-inch version. I'm still looking for the brushed nickel one because it's a childhood one, and the Aura bronze one. And now we got the blade finishes, which I think was the most... This is when Casablanca was in their prime, showing off a lot what they got. Got age gold, antique oak, architectural white, matte, black, matte or high gloss, all-weather matte black blades, bleached oak blades, also available in the all-weather, cedar, cherry wood, classic white, dark all-weather dark bamboo, dark cherry, distressed white, graphite, light oak, mahogany, maple, medium oak, which I think that's what it's called. And then you got the natural bamboo, Navajo white, Aura bronze, platinum, relic, high gloss rosewood blades, right there, which I think that's my favorite finish of the Casablanca. Rustic iron, swallow, I think that's what it's called. Snow white, also available in matte or high gloss finishes. All weather, matte white, matte snow white, teak, textured matte black, and that color I can't pronounce it. Vintage pewter, walnut, available in matte black or high gloss finish. Wash bridge, wash bronze, and weathered pine. Also, they even had that in the all weather version, which I have the pine blades for this fan, the weathered pine for in the 45-inch blade span for this fan. And then, of course, the blade selection. I thought that was the coolest thing about Casablanca, which made them so unique that a lot of fans, you don't get to pick your blades. A lot of them just come with the blade set. Casablanca, I really liked because they allowed you to pick your blades. And then you got the finishes, all that, and you got your color codes right there. And each color code ends on the end of the model number for each fan. Let's say, as you can tell, this fan's washed bronze, right? The end of the model number will end with the color code, which will have 49 for washed bronze. And of course, got the hanging system, specs. That was really, really cool. The light fixtures. And more light kits. The glass accessories, what you wanted. More glass for the side parts. Light fixtures, and then the model number reference chart. A light fixture compatibility, dimensions, which I thought that was really cool. And product specifications and innovation and style for life. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Lots more to come.